Look, a lot of people have made the mistake of trusting that a doctor was doing what was best for them. And listen, doctors got sucked into this opioid fraud the same way patients have. Don't make the mistake of thinking just because a doctor writes out a prescription that it makes those drugs any less toxic, any less addictive, and that they will eventually get you to the point where you can't afford them. And that's why we have a whole new generation of heroin addicts out there.
Cameron, he was a great athlete. Started playing baseball at the age of 10, and from then on, that was his game.
He was a left-handed pitcher, hit right-handed, made first team all-district as a freshman, a sophomore, played quarterback some, played wide receiver some, and always played on defense.
He was our pride and joy. Now, Cameron is addicted to heroin, hydrocodones, Xanax, clozapines.
Cameron has driven under the influence many times. Cameron wrecked his Camaro and then wrecked Rena's vehicle.
He's been arrested 7 times. He and his friends were stealing phones, power tools, pawning them.
When I can't get pills, what I do is I take a lot of Xanax bars.
I'm sleeping with Xanax and money in my bra and the keys in my pillowcase so my son won't take off.
I'm not a nice person on Xanax. I'm very angry and mean. There's no getting high anymore unless I use an astronomical amount.
When Cameron was 19 years old, that was when he was diagnosed with the first stroke.
That's why I limp a little bit when I walk.
With that stroke, he lost the ability to walk, and he had to learn how to do some of life's simplest things all over again.
He then got an infection. It came from the use of a dirty needle.
I had liver failure, kidney failure, and a stroke.
Cameron, he had a lot of respect of a lot of the people here in this community. They actually did a fundraiser.
And everybody rallied around and raised money to help us pay for his medical.
When the community got together and was there to support him, it was a lot different than where we're at now.
Let's be real clear here. This is not an evil young man we're talking about here. This is a young man that had a legitimate problem in terms of his shoulder here. He had to have surgery. He had a rib removed. And the first prescription he's given is 90 opioids to use over 30 days. And then he has another surgery. He has a problem with a labial tear. And so he's given more opioids with refills every 4 months.
Correct.
So they're just throwing opioids at this kid like M&Ms.
Yes.
I'm not judging how he got there. The system failed this kid.
Right.
Ask questions and understand there's a paradoxical effect with these opioids. After a reasonably short time, they stop being effective. You have to start taking more and more and more, and then they stop working. Don't go down that path. Be very careful what you take. Ask hard questions of your doctor before they start giving you addictive medications.